everyone, welcome back to my channel. This weekend I'm doing a 2-for-1. I'm releasing 2 videos this weekend instead of the usual one I release each week. So, today we're going to be talking about Typo Negative. I love this band actually, like no joke. I love this band. I think my jumping on point was World Coming Down, but then I later went back and listened to all their earlier works, and I was not disappointed by any means at all, honestly. I was actually genuinely very surprised. But we're going to start off with their debut album, Slow, Deep, and Hard. This is going to great. I actually really like songs like the opener, Unsuccessfully Coping with the Natural Beauty of Infidelity. Then I really like Dare, Untermensch. Zero Tolerance is also pretty good. Prelude to Agony was surprisingly great. I really like that one. Glass Walls of Limbo, it's a little long because it's an instrumental, and it's a 6 minutes and 45-second instrumental. Same for the Misinterpretation of Silence and its Disastrous Consequences. A little long, but then we rebound with Gravitational Constant for like an 8 out of 10 closer. This is a pretty good album, honestly. This is a great album. But next up, we're going to The Origin of Feces. And yes, I used the original album art, not the reissue album art. So, yeah, the original album art for The Origin of Feces is pretty much just Peter Steele's butt. So, don't zoom in on this one, please and thank you. I'm going to put this one at good. I don't like it quite as much as Slow, Deep, and Hard. I still like tracks, really like tracks, especially once we get to the middle. It gets great with, like, Pain, Kill You Tonight, and Hate Pete. And then it drops off a little bit with Paranoid, but still a pretty good album all the way through. I still rather enjoyed this one. Surprised me, because I was fully ready to dump this thing in okay, but it impressed me. I was impressed. But now we get into the big guns with Bloody Kisses. This is actually going to the bottom of fantastic. Not because, trust me, if any other band released this would easily be in perfection, but Typo Negative is just that good, y'all. Sorry. But, yeah, I love the weird, like, instrumental opener of Machine Screw. It's just a 41-second troll fest, and I love it. That's something they do with these first, sorry, not the first. That's something they do with this album and the next 2 coming up. They open up with, like, a little skit that is just intended to piss people off, and I actually love it. But standout songs on here, like Christian Women, Black Number 1, Afraid Come Out and Play, Summer Breeze, which is still one of their biggest songs. Set Me on Fire is fantastic. Dark Side of the Womb, it's a great instrumental. We Hate Everyone, that's actually one that got a lot of controversy and actually got Peter Steele known as a neo-Nazi, even though he wasn't a neo-Nazi. That one still got him because this song is about, hey, we hate everyone equally, alright? We're all nihilists in this band, alright? But then we have Bloody Kisses, A Death in the Family, which, fun fact, is about his cat, actually. That is about the unfortunate passing of his cat. Very sweet and heartfelt song, while still being very sad and emotional and eerie. Then we have Too Late Frozen, another banger. Blood and Fire, Can't Lose You. This album from front to back is amazing. If this was in any other band's discography, this would be in perfection, but that's just how good Typo Negative is. But next up, we have October Rust. This is going to perfection. And I love this goofy interlude with background, then just the spoken word thing of October Rust, and it goes perfectly into Love You to Death and Be My Druidess. Like, Love You to Death and Be My Druidess, these are like, this is the song you want to play on October for your Halloween girlfriend, dude. I am not joking. These 2 songs are 2 of the most romantic songs I have ever heard in my entire life. It is amazing. But then we have Green Man, Redwater Christmas Morning, Redwater then Asterisk Christmas Morning in Asterisk, the Typo Negative. Why did I read it like that? I'm a dummy. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, then we have My Girlfriend's Girlfriend, then Die With Me, then Burnt Flowers Fallen, then In Praise of Bacchus, which is where this album starts to get a little bit more sad. Because this album, while also being a love album, is also a breakup album. This is basically an album of a full relationship. Because once we get to In Praise of Bacchus, we have one more like love song with their cover of Cinnamon Girl. But then we have the Glorious Liberation of the People's Technocratic Republican of Finland by the combined, really long title for that one. This is an interlude, by the way. But then we have Wolf Moon and Haunted, which just gives you the feeling of just right after the post breakup and being haunted by it. Beautiful album that encapsulates the highs of a relationship and the lows of a relationship. Perfection, but not my favorite. That's the next one with World Coming Down. And now this one, I have to put a very, 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 very strong asterisk towards. Listen to it if you can handle it, okay? This album was released while Peter Steele was addicted to cocaine, and his father recently passed too. Like, this came out like a few months after his father passed. Well, sorry. No, this came out a year after his dad died, and he was still dealing with the self-hatred and self-loathing of it. And I believe his mother was also on her deathbed as well, and she was about to die. This is a very heartbreaking and sad album. Like, I'm just gonna be real with you. This album puts me in a bad headspace, but it's so beautiful and haunting that I have to put it at perfection. But I'm not kidding, yo. If you can listen to this, listen to it. If you can't, I understand. But if you can make it, this is worth every second of your time. I even love the weird little skit they do with Skip It, and then it goes into white slavery. And then there's the interlude Sinus, which is about your... They have 3 little interlude tracks on here called Sinus, Liver, and Lung, which is all about them failing, which is, I believe, how his father was slowly passing through the time. I'm not kidding. This stuff is haunting. But then we have White Slavery, Everyone I Love is Dead, Who Will Save the Sane, World Coming Down, Creepy Green Light, Everything Dies, Pirate Blaze, All Hallows Eve, Day Tripper Medley. This is a perfect album, but I'm not kidding. The 1-2 combo of Everyone I Love is Dead and Everything Dies, if that doesn't... They're not beside each other. They're actually a few tracks apart, because there's Everyone I Love is Dead, and Who Will Save the Same, Liver, World Coming Down, Creepy Green Light. But once you get to that track, man, I'm not kidding. If one of these 2 tracks, Everything Dies and Everyone I Love is Dead, doesn't put you to tears, then nothing will, man. At least one of these 2 tracks makes me want to cry, dude. I'm not kidding. Both of these tracks nearly put me into tears every time. Just absolutely heartbreaking stuff. But next up, we got Life Is Killing Me. And this is, honestly, my 3rd favorite Typo Negative album. I really want to put this in perfection. I want to put this into perfection so bad! But I can't, because I'm only doing 2 per tier. But yeah, I love this thing from the way it opens with the instrumental 13. Then probably my personal favorite Typo Negative song, I Don't Want to Be Me. Then there's Less Than Zero, Top Ship Gods, Above All Things. I Like Girls. A Dish Best Served Coldly, How Could She, Life Is Killing Me, Nettie. I could just go on here for days and listen to every single track. This thing is amazing. Even the interludes kick ass. Side note, I remember Meadow Trenches, one of the guys who inspired me to actually make my videos, he said he didn't like Typo Negative because I believe he listened to Bloody Kisses, which I can understand. That is one of those ones where it's much more of a mellow croon, and if you're not used to it, then you can even find yourself cringing at it. I'm just used to it, and I love this style, but I can understand where he's coming from. This one leans a little bit more horror punk ways. It almost feels inspired by, like, the Misfits in places. I'm not gonna lie. So, Meadow Trenches, if you see this video, I would recommend you give Life Is Killing Me just one shot to see if you like it, because this one's a little bit heavier, a little bit more punk influenced. It's not quite as like doom metal inspired and like croony. I would recommend giving this one a chance if you see this video. I have no idea if you're gonna see it, but if you do, That's my one recommendation for you, just to see if that can change your mind on Typo Negative. But if it doesn't, I'm just honored that you watched the video, honestly. Thank you. But next up, we have Dead Again. This is going to amazing. I really want to put this at fantastic, honestly, but I'm not going to. Because, as I said earlier, only mats of 2 per tier. But it opens so strong with Dead Man, Tripping a Blind Man, Prophet of Doom, September Sun, Halloween in Heaven. And then we have the 14-minute and 22-second epic of These Three Things. And I am not going to tell you what this song is about because I do not want a political debate in my comments, okay? So if you want to figure out what this song is about, look it up on your own time. I'm not going to tell you. Then there's She Burned Me Down, Some Stupid Tomorrow, An Ode to Locksmiths, Hail and Farewell to Britain. This album's only 10 tracks, by the way, and it doesn't waste a single second of your time. Such an amazing album. But that should do it. Drop your own Typo Negative tier list in the comments below, actually. I would greatly appreciate that. But I hope all of you have a great day. I hope all of you have a great week, because it probably won't be till next week I post again. So I hope all of you have a great time. Take care, everyone. See ya next time.